were born without electricity. This would be their first excuse of you having the thirst. The power in the hospital went out the moment your head breached and did not come back on until the doctor slid over your body, fumbling, found your umbilical cord, and snipped it. This would give you a natural hesitancy of men touching you in dark, unfamiliar places. Weeks after your birth, your father had nightmares of, instead of the doctor severing your umbilical cord, he had slit your throat. When you were 15 and he was drunk, he blurted out that some days he wishes the doctor had done just that. You lesbian dyke. During his Bible thumping years, he said it wasn't your fault. Would hug you tight enough to squeeze forgiveness out of your ribs. His hand on your head. You two would kneel and he would pray for God to remove this thirst from you. Smiling, he would say, "It's not your fault. He wasn't mad at you. It's all the internet and the TV." So many pretty people parading around, and of course, the ugly ones would feel left out and become confused. You're as ugly as the color purple is all. It's the Miss Silly syndrome, he talked. So you grew up protracted, became uncomfortable angles and sharp points. You kissed boys, thinking of girls, and were afraid they could sense it. You kissed girls, thinking of your father's scorn. Could he sense it? Later, you kissed the only things that kissed you without judgment. Alcohol, pills, razors. When the boys took what they wanted from you behind the school, you did not scream. You just kept saying,
"I am my mother's child. I am my mother's child."
This is how she found you. Another girl just like you. All angles and obtuse fractures. Together, you made a square and boxed your demons out. You smoked cigarette on the jungle gym. Made up stories about where you were from. Debated over about what clouds do when no one is looking. When no one is looking, she would sneak in your room, lie under your bed, telling you stories while you slept. Today, you kissed her. The power went out on your block. Using a flashlight, your father found the two of you. Using a flashlight, he beat the brightness out of her. Took you to the doctor. Bought you electroshock lightning therapy. They would remove the leather strap from your mouth and ask if you were okay. If you saw this is a disease to be cured, a weakness to overcome, you would say,
"I am my mother's child."
20 volts.
"I am my father's daughter."
40 volts.
"I like women."
80 volts.
"I love women."
100 volts.
"I
body that no longer needed it, spoke in hushed corners, wondering how it happened. You seem such like a quiet girl, too fragile to even hold up your own shadow, much less a razor. The girl your father had chased away, was there and gave your mother a note from you. It read,
I know mountains are supposed to be majestic, but they are only just rocks. And we are majestic ones. And it's okay not to like one another, but we should all love one another. And if we are all come from a woman, is it bad to love one? Doesn't the mountain move the rock, and the rock the grass, and the grass the tree, and the tree the breeze, and the breeze the throne of God it came from? And doesn't God love us all? Like He loves His own breath? I knew a woman once. She was history and my teacher. She loved summer, but people didn't understand their love. So they kept it hidden in pens and pencils, secret away on paper, in pretty postcard messages, journals, and pictures, sent with a wink. This woman did what the world said to do. So she cooked, cleaned, found a good man, loved him like a no other foe. She gave him herself. And in the end, it is the only thing that we can truly give another person. But in the end, it wasn't enough, because she kept those letters of love, her true love, had center. Over all those years of living and losing and packing and moving and trying and fighting and living in a life so long, becomes the truth. Hiding in a closet for so long, it begins to feel like home. Holding your breath, afraid of what might come out with the air. This woman never stood up, so I thought she weak. But she told my history, so I can see how strong she was.